We have another surprise new leader over in Italy, of course, after some of the big boys slipped up once again. But who is it? I'll tell you all about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today, it's match day number 6 coming at you over in Serie A, and we'll get to that in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for Serie A is right here under one Ruski. It is Torino, topping the charts, yet to taste defeat. That's Che Adams, Torino. Wow, topping the charts at the moment, but breathing down the necks is the likes of Napoli and Juventus, with a couple of teams in and about them as well. What will go on this weekend? Well, we'll take a little look at it in a second. Of course, if you're new, subscribe, smash the like. Also, big shout out to a brand new Patreon. That's right, Case Gift Gaff, superstar, becoming part of the party. And also, big shout out to the new members, Stephen Bradley and the other fella, whose name is a bit tricky to say, but he's trying to keep himself under the radar. But welcome to the family. And now it's your turn to become part of the family. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean this, of course. Blackburn Rovers sees this channel has been nominated for not one, but 2 awards at this year's Football Content Creator ceremony coming at you in London, November. I'm trying to make the trip over to see if we can get an accolade for the channel, and that is, of course, down to you becoming a part of the community here, but the job is only half done. Nominated is being one thing, getting the votes in is another thing. It is 100% free. And I need you to put a big fat vote in the best club content creator for the Football League, best podcast for the Football League, using the link down the bottom there, or the QR code if you know what you're doing. I do appreciate the love on the channel. Yes, I do. I don't ask for much, but if you could please spare me a vote, that would be absolutely fantastic. And it does take about 20 seconds to do the vote. So please donate 20 seconds. Going over there and smashing the vote. And also, let me know down below if you actually hit the old vote button. All right then, folks, we are looking forward to the next round of games, which is match day number 6. Now, before all that, we're going to take a look back at match day number 5. That's right. And these are the results. On the left-hand side are my predictions. The right-hand side is the actual score line. Let's kick it all off with a look at Cagliari. 1-1 was my pick. 2-0 it was. Final score. Verona did lose to Torino, who now top the charts. We already talked about that as well. Venezia 2-0 winners over Genoa. I went with the 0-0. Juventus and Napoli could not be separated. 0-0 in the end. I did go with the 2-0 win. It was an ambitious gamble, but didn't pull off in the end. 2-2 Lecce Parma. I went with a 1-0 win. I did get Fiorentina Lazio bang on point. 2-1 winners for the hosts. Bologna with a 2-1 away win against Monza. Roma under new management, or at least caretaker management. 3-0 winners. Udinese, who were table toppers. AC Milan, big win against their bitter rivals Inter. And Como, monster away win against Atalanta. I think breaking news is Rafa Varane is now packing it in, of course. Injured, I think. Had enough of it and decided to call it a day. All right, the situation in the table looks a little bit like this. As you see, Torino yet to taste defeat, sitting top of the table at the moment with Napoli alongside them, then Udinese and then Juventus. And Empoli all the way up there in 5th, also yet to taste defeat, but going down right now, it's Cagliari, it's Monza, and it's Venezia. Take a look at the Super Brew then. As you see, AJ24 is kicking ass and taking names. He picked up 11 points this past week. The Kingslayer also up there. Newton Abbey with 9. Frosty up there with 7. I didn't do that great. I didn't think. I must be down here. Am I in the wooden spoon bracket? Did I actually put my numbers in? There they are, 4 points, pretty grim stuff. But the overall leaderboard looks like this. It is Alex Weller, it is Raymond Reddington, and the AJ24, big move, up 7 spots to number 3. Newton Abbey also on his, hot on his heels with 5 spots moving. I'm down to number 8. Not great, but it is a marathon, not a sprint. Get voted in. The Super Bowl is 100% free, guys. Use the link right here and get in there and see if you can outpredict me this time around for these round of games. All right, folks, these are the next round of games that are going to come at you this coming weekend. Kick it all off on Friday the 27th. And, of course, on that game, it'll be AC Milan up against Lecce. So let's head on over to the Giuseppe Meazza, that's right, a.k.a. the San Siro. I look forward to this ding-dong classic on Friday night. Played 28 times, these two sides, since 1993. We have 14 wins for Milan. We have just 2 for Lecce, and there's been 12 draws. 12 draws between these two sides. Milan, though, coming into just 1 defeat in the last 4. They're on 50% form for them over the last 6. That's 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2. Up against the Lecce side, just 1 defeat in the last 4. 33% form for them right now as well. They are sitting in 17th with 5 points to their name. Last time around, though, it was a 3-0 win for Milan, who are unbeaten against Lecce over the last 6. 3 wins and 3 draws, and they come into this with their tails up on the 2-1 win over Inter last weekend. Lecce, though, 2-0 loss to Sassuolo in the Coppa Italia. That's fresh off the bat. That was, of course, on Tuesday, who, of course, Sassuolo relegated to Serie B. 3-1 on is your home win here. 17-4 is the draw. 13-2 is your away win. I am backing the hosts here. Milan should win this one. 2-0 winners to make a push for the big time. Let's on over to the Stadio Friuli. That's right, as Udinese, who are flying high, still in 3rd, up against Internazionale, who are down into 7th right now, as Costa Rugic in the dugout for Udinese, coming at you with 75% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They sit 3rd with 10 points. Internazionale with Simone Inzaghi at the helm there, 7th in the table, 8 points for the campaign, but without a win now in the last 3 in all competitions. Now these two sides, who have played 65 times since 1993, 15 wins for Udinese, 37 wins for Inter. There's been 13 draws, and the last time that they played at this venue, the Stadio Friuli, it was a 2-1 win for Inter. 3 wins on the spin in all competitions at all venues. However, Udinese and Inter both coming into this on the back of defeats, with the bookies going 21-4 for the hosts. 16-5 is the draw. 2-1 on is your Inter. I'm going to go with a bounce back ability for Inter here. 2-1 winners, and they'll take the points and close in again on the top 4. Over to Genoa now, aka the Luigi Ferraris, as Alberto Gallardo's hosts. That's Genoa, coming at you up against Juventus and Thiago Motta. That's right. Played 40 times since 1993, just 5 wins. Only 5 wins for Genoa, 25 wins for Juve, 10 draws. Genoa without a win, though, in the last 3 matches. They sit in 16th with 5 points for the campaign. Udinese without a defeat in the last, Juventus without a defeat in the last 6. However, just 1 win in the last 4. They've drawn 3 of the last 4, sit 4th with 9 points on the docket, of course. Last time around, over at Genoa, it was a 1-1 draw back in December 2023. Genoa are unbeaten against Juventus over the last 3. 2 draws and a win to boot. Genoa, though, did lose to Venezia most recently. Juventus with that draw against Napoli. The odds here, 4-1 is your Genoa, 11-8 on is your Juve, 23-10 is the draw. Going to back Juventus here, of course, under a Motta here. I think they're going to be slowly but surely closing in on the top couple of spots there over the next couple of weeks. Head on over to Bologna now as they take on Atalanta. That's right, the Renato D'Alia. Bologna under Vincenzo Italiano. Currently sitting 13th for the season, just 6 points for the campaign. 1 win in 6 for them at the moment. Up against Atalanta, who are in 12th with also 6 points. Just 1 win in 5. 42% form for them over the last 6. 42 times they've played since 1996. We have 11 wins for Bologna. We have 20 wins for Atalanta, and there's been 11 draws between the two sides. Last time around, at this venue, it was a 1-0 win for Bologna, who won 3 on the bounce against Atalanta. Just conceded 1 goal in those last 3, and that was the last time they played over in Atalanta back in March. Now, Atalanta on the back of that 3-2 loss to Como, bit of a surprise loss there. Meanwhile, Bologna were picking up a 2-1 win over Monza. The odds for this one, though, we have 15-8 Bologna, 11-5 the draw, 6-4 is your Atalanta. They smell a bit like a draw to me. And I think I'm going with an away win. Wow, I fooled myself. 2-1 winners, Atalanta on the road. Off to Torino now as table toppers Torino take on Lazio. That's right, Torino flying high, yet to taste defeat in the league. Of course, 67% form for them right now. Up against Lazio, 42% form for them right now. Just 1 win in 5. That's right. Lazio under Marco Baroni coming at you on the back of a 2-1 loss to Fiorentina. Meanwhile, Torino sitting in top spot with 11 points with Paolo Vanoli at the helm. Coming into this on the back of a loss to Empoli in the Coppa Italia. Now, these two sides have played 45 times since 1993. 9 wins for Torino, 20 wins for Lazio, 16 draws. But the last time they played, it was a 2-0 win for Lazio, with back-to-back wins over Torino, back-to-back clean sheets as well. The bookies for this one, Torino 7-4 for the victory, 70-10 is your Lazio, 21-10 the draw. Going on the fence here, 1-1 in the end, which will continue the unbeaten streak for Torino, and Lazio, massive point under the circumstances. Now, as a quick diversion before we get to the next game here, we are, of course, don't forget to vote. Blackburn Rovers sees Best Club Content Creator, Football League, Best Podcast for the Football League. Takes you 20 seconds. You could do it right now as I speak, because I'm going to make this last about 20 seconds. So if you do it now, then by the time you're done, we will get back to the video. Piece of case, Cutley/vote BRFC. You can use the QR code. Please vote. Every single vote counts. They're monumental in deciding who wins these gongs, and I'd love to win a gong in this year's ceremony. Meanwhile, back into the thick of things, we are heading over to Como. That's right, as they take on Verona. Como under Cesc Fabregas, big win this past week, should we say, as they move up to 15th for the table with just 5 points. I guess Hellas Verona, who are in 10th spot with 6 points for the campaign. Paolo Zanetti's Verona up against Cesc Fabregas. Como played 5 times since 2004, 1 win for Como, 3 for Verona, and there's been 1 draw. This match taking place at the Stadio Giuseppe Signalia. Como, of course, last played at Hellas Verona, but at this venue it was a 1-1 draw. Maybe in the playoff, I think. I don't know what this is. It was back in 2011, long time ago. It was a 1-1 draw. Como, though, did beat Atalanta most recently, 3-2. Verona did lose to Torino, 3-2 most recently. But the bookies will go 23-20 Como, 9-4 the draw, 12-5 as your win. Is this the beginning of the turning of the page for Como? Are they going to start to get the points in? But of course, Verona, big loss for them overall. I am sitting on the fence. Yes, I am. So back-to-back 1-1 draws in my eyes. We're on over the Stadio Olimpico now as Roma take on Venezia. That's right, Roma managed by Ivan Juric against Venezia's Eusebio Di Francesco. Now they have played 8 times since 1998. 4 wins for Roma, 2 for Venezia. There's been 2 draws, of course. Roma now just 1 defeat in the last 6, 50% form for them right now. Venezia 1 win in the last 6, 25% form for them at the moment. The visitors are in 18th in the table right now with just 4 points. Up against Roma, now up to 9th with 6 points to their name. Now, the last time they played at this very venue, it was a 1-1 draw. In fact, Venezia are unbeaten against Roma over the last 3, with a win and a couple of draws to the name. Venezia picking up a monstrous 2-0 win, and the most recently at home to Genoa. Roma back to winning ways with a 3-0 win to former leaders Udinese. The odds for this one, though, we're looking at Roma 5-2 on for the victory, 15-4. The draw, 6-1 is your away win. Roma, of course, bouncing back, looking good now. Of course, another home game. They should win this one, realistically. Going to go with a 2-0 win to make it 2 wins on the spin. Surprise packages, Empoli now taking on Fiorentina this coming weekend as the Carlo Castellini. Empoli under Roberto Di Venezia, 5th in the table, 9 points for the campaign. I believe yet to taste defeat. Up against Fiorentina, 58% form, sitting in 11th with just 6 points to the campaign as well. They rocking a 1 defeat in the last 6. These two sides have played 26 times since 1997. 6 wins to Empoli, 13 wins for Fiorentina. There's been 7 draws between the two sides, including a draw last time around at this venue back in February 2024. Empoli are unbeaten against Fiorentina over the last 4, losing just the once the last 6 against them. They come in on the back of a 2-1 win over Torino in the Cup. That match back-to-back away wins for Empoli. They've got a right good bit between the teeth right now. Fiorentina picking up a 2-1 win over Lazio most recently. That was on the weekend. The odds for this one, 23-10 is your Empoli, 9-4 the draw, 6-5 is your away win. I am sitting on the fence, 0-0. Empoli have been grinding out the results. I think they'll grind out another one here, but I don't think they'll get enough for the W. Turn on over down to Napoli, a.k.a. Naples, to you and I, as Napoli take on Monza at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. Now, Napoli under Carlo Ancelotti, sorry, Antonio Conte, my mind's all over the place. Napoli coming at you with Antonio Conte at the helm, sitting in 2nd spot right now with 10 points to the name. Up against Monza, managed by Alessandro Nesta, all the way down into 19th right now with just 3 points for the campaign. 8 times they're played since 1999, 3 for Napoli, 2 for Monza. It's been 3 draws as well. Napoli have last played Monza at this very venue back in December 2023. It was a 0-0 draw, losing just once over the last 6 against Monza. That was back in May 2023 in Monza. They also come into on the back of that 0-0 draw against Juventus. That makes it back-to-back clean sheets. Monza, though, without a win all season long, looking pretty grim for them at the moment. They could be in that relegation battle. The odds for this one, 15-19 on is your Napoli red hot favourites, 7-2 the draw, 15-2 is your away win. Only one winner here. It could be a big one. 3-0 win Napoli taking the points. And then finally, we're going to go over to Parma. That's right, as they take on Cagliari on Monday night. That's right, Parma, managed by Fabio Peccia, up against a Cagliari managed by David Nicola. That's right, played 43 times since 1993. 17 wins for Parma, 14 wins for Cagliari. There's been 12 draws between the two sides. Parma with just 5 points for the campaign, sitting in 14th right now. Up against Cagliari all the way down into 20th. That's rooted to the foot of the table with 2 points to their name. Now, the last time that they played at this very venue was a 0-0 draw back in June 2023. I think it was in the promotion playoffs. I think Parma came out on top. No, I think Cagliari did come out on top, of course. Meanwhile, Parma coming into this on the back of a 2-2 draw against Lecce on the road. They have been scoring quite a few goals, so that's not a problem. It's just keeping the goals out. Cagliari, they will pick up a monster 1-0 win over Cremonese in the Cup. That was just yesterday to give themselves something to get excited about on this one. The odds for this, though, we're looking at Parma 23-20 for the victory, 12-5 is the draw, 12-5 is your away win. I think I might lean, I'm leaning towards a Parma victory here, but I'm going to go with another 1-1 draw. That completes the pack, guys. Of course, for my predictions, don't forget to get your predictions in, but don't forget to vote. 100% free. Get your name in lights. Join me. Be a part of the family. It costs you absolutely nothing. All it costs you is 20 seconds of your time. And let me know down below that you voted. Let me know that you hear my plea. While you're at it, don't forget to vote. Get predictions in. And the Super Brew, it is free as well. So that, my friends, completes it. Hopefully you'll be there. Hopefully, of course, smash the like, smash the vote, and vote. Don't forget to vote and voting and vote. Vote. You know how to vote. Vote. Till then, vote. Vote.